Unbiased Trading here, and today I'm going to be going over how I'm becoming successful in the futures market. This will be going over what I did wrong, what I did to change, and how I'm moving forward. So first, what was I doing wrong? I was using previous market experience to affect how I traded a new market. Second, I was trying to create edge by myself instead of finding someone who has an edge and learning and adapting to that edge. This is like a big thanks to Brian Lee, as he helped me see this, as I was just trying to do it all by myself, and that's not the way I started trading, and this shouldn't be the way of me doing a new market as well. I reasoned that because I had gained so much additional knowledge in a prior market, it would help me in a new one, which is just not really true in this case. I was overtrading as a result of a lack of a clear edge and too many entry signals. This has always been a semi-problem for me. If I have a system that produces too much like stimulant, I guess, I just enter way too much. So yeah, and then forcing trades in random areas. Those two kind of link, but I think you get the point. Now, what success have I seen? This is just a beautiful P&L curve over the past 2.5 weeks, pretty much. I think actually maybe a bit less. And yes, obviously it's only 2 weeks. I 100% know that there's going to be some faults and failures in the future, but I want to appreciate what I've done correctly now, and then also be thinking about what I could be doing to, keep this success up, or maybe look at, what could be my potential downfall. So steps I've taken to change. I took a clear and comprehensive edge. Big thanks to JJ's footprint charts. Really helped me understand how footprint charts work in futures, and also how there's different players in the futures markets and how those kind of tie into levels. But I also looked at some other types that let me include new ideas, such as like RSI, for example. I forced execution entries to only be at levels. So with JJ's footprint charts, you can learn how to do a lot of levels in the ES market, or I guess other futures market. And I've forced executions to only be at those levels. I don't try and go in the middle, or I try and get picture perfect executions if I can, and this really helps me not overtrade. I included a new bookmap indicator that I created to better explain liquidity transfer. I'll get more into this in a later video, as that was quite a struggle to create, but it pretty much just helps me see how much liquidity is being exchanged at those different levels, like very quickly. It's nothing huge, it's just about speed for me, so that really helps. And then a big one has been a max loss plus system lock due to day's data. So this would be win percentage, trade amount, and so on. So I used to have only a max loss based on P&L, and I think in futures markets, for me, that has really helped is to look at my day's data, or have someone else look at it for me and be like, okay, well, today you have like a 40% win rate, and normally your average is like 70%. So there's got to be something you're doing wrong. I'm going to give you like 5 more minutes, and if you don't, kind of turn it around in those 5 minutes, we're just going to call it a day, and save me from hitting a max loss because I'm not performing well on that day. And then also trade amount. So if I've taken like 25 trades and normally I only take 10, that's a clear indication I'm doing something wrong, unless it's incredible market conditions, but that would be showing in my P&L if it was. And I'm adding more to these, but currently these are like the two main ones. So moving forward, I'm going to continue to do everything that has gotten me here while aiming to sharpen the edge even further. This will be done via a new Python backtest system I'm developing for futures, as well as more stat-based locks on the day to help my discretionary part of trading be, a bit more systematic in how I stop trading on that day. And then to continue to question myself how I would code this edge into an algo to help encourage efficiency thoughts, or if I don't grasp my edge well enough yet. This was a great conversation, I believe, by Lance on Twitter. If you haven't seen it, I'll try and leave the Twitter thread below, and it really helps you improve your systems and edge if you try and think, if you had to code it, how would you code it into like an if statement? And it's very, very useful. Thank you for watching, and if you did enjoy, please like and share, and leave it with anyone who might be interested.